Well, I guess that is the end of that. We are finished up at Australia Zoo. We did our last shift today. It was a bit bittersweet leaving the zoo. I mean, I was there for 8 years. Went through a whole bunch of different phases of my lifetime there. You know, it was a great job for raising children. It was an outstanding place for team culture, and I really enjoyed running the department for the Irwins. That's the food and beverage department. But you know, I've gone from having 80 staff kind of looking at me for guidance to 0 staff, to me looking at myself for guidance. I'll be looking in the mirror a fair bit, I guess, and telling myself what to do. The first thing to do is introduce you to who we are and what we are. We are Boss Burger, and I say we, my partner Genevieve and I, and a few very close friends who sometimes help out in the trailer to get us through. But this is her. Look at her in all her glory. We make burgers. Got a vertical toaster here. Got a little reach-in cold well here. Our POS terminal, DoorDash terminal, Uber Eats terminal. This is our kitchen KDS screen here. All orders come through. Don't know if that's coming through very well on the camera, but you know, I'm new to this shit, so we're going to figure it out as we go. Got our grill. Got a pretty redundant 4-burner here. We don't use it, so you know, we're going to figure out what to do with that. I'll probably end up getting rid of that and maybe like bringing that bench a little bit longer, or subbing that out for maybe something a little bit longer. I get a bit more surface area. And here we are at our permanent spot on the sunny coast. We do Monday to Thursday at the Maroochydore Indoor Sports Centre. Matt, the owner, has been gracious enough to help us get on our journey here, and we're very grateful to him and his wife Nikki. I'll give you a quick view of the outside. Now this is the new office, man. This is the new office. Look at it. Our pride and joy. A thing of absolute beauty. Quite possibly the best burgers that have ever been made, you know, as judged by me. And there's Black Beauty, the thing that keeps this van or this trailer moving. And yeah, man, I don't know. I guess this is just me vlogging the first day of me doing this full time and not having any other kind of income, you know. I need a stand for this phone. I don't even know where it's going to go. I guess you guys are just going to have to be carried around with me for a little bit. Hang on. Let's see. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Stay there. I'll put you here while I just get prepped up. Yeah, sweet. Hey, great. Anyway, so let's get set up for the evening, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with this video as I go. This angle's not great. I look pregnant. Too many burgers probably. Yeah, so we essentially run this Monday to Thursday. We pick up some private gigs here and there, and we will be operating at markets and events and things like that. We've been pretty lucky. We started 3 months ago, just casually. I bought the food trailer to help with the costs of the living expenses here in Australia. Inflation got us pretty bad, and the living expenses kind of started going through the roof. So I thought I'll take a leaf out of Richard Branson's books, where he just kind of expands out of debt. You know, I read his autobiography a long time ago, and he just kind of kept expanding out of his debt. And I thought to myself, you know what, we can do that. Not so much the debt, but definitely in terms of living expenses, we're just going to expand and try to operate a little bit differently. But you know, we're working at the zoo during the day, and we're doing this at night time. And you know, we fast became aware that it's not sustainable. 90-hour working weeks are no fun for anyone. I've got a beautiful family at home. I've got three kids and a very annoying miniature dachshund dog, which will probably be introduced to at some point if I haven't tried to cook him. Phone's running out of battery. Hang on, phone's running out of battery. I'm not prepared for this. Clearly the life of a content creator is not for me. Shit, get in there. Get in there, son. You want a burger plan? No, that doesn't work. Holy hell. Sorry, readjustment is going to come over here. Right, I need a 16-year-old kid to tell me how to use this thing. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just was working at the zoo, was loving it, but yeah, the 90-hour work weeks, they're just not sustainable. you know, for lots of different reasons. My best mate Stu is always on my case about not hanging out with him enough, you know, and he just wants to get up and see the family and hang out all the time, and I just didn't have the time. And I think, you know, going from being at the zoo, which was a really good job for you know, lifestyle, you know, I could have done Monday to Friday if I wanted to, but I had Friday and Saturday off there, so it was always time to hang out with the kids, always time to hang out with your friends and your family, and that was definitely taking a bit of a hit. So I wanted to kind of get back to that a little bit by reducing one of my my time thieves, and unfortunately the full-time position at the zoo was a bit of a thief in time. And as you might have seen in the bio there, it was a good job. I was heading off the department there, and I was making, can't portray any commercial confidence to tell you exactly how much, but I was making my 6 figures there, and, you know, that job helped us, you know, do a lot. We you know, own our own home and own our cars outright and those kinds of things, so we're quite lucky in that regard. But I guess anyone who's got any kind of entrepreneurial spirit wants to do it themselves, and they want to be able to go out on their own. So I guess that's what this YouTube channel is all about. It's about someone who just wants to go out on their own, want to go and do their own thing, stand on their own 2 feet. I have owned my own businesses before, and so it's not new to me. But definitely in this space, in the market world, in the food trailer world, this is kind of my first foray into it. So I'm looking forward to sharing that journey with you all, and I'm happy to answer any questions if you've got anything you'd like to ask, or you want to know anything. There'll be a theme for every single video. I imagine we'll probably do like how we set up, what a market looks like, what service looks like, what our products look like, a bit into kind of like the business side of things. We'll do that as well. Time is at 4:38. Hang on, let me just start some. Well, I'm an editing genius. I'm just going to clip bits out, but I need to put the deep fryer and the grill on. So give me 2 seconds. Please hold. One of the worst things about working by yourself a lot is you can't blame anything for anyone. Don't know where the lighter is to light the grill, and I'm like, well, who's put that somewhere? Well, it's me, because I'm the only one in here. I know a fair bit about bushcraft. I could have probably lit it by rubbing 2 sticks together, but this fire stick here, man, magic. I found it while I was down there. Alright, now that's all fired up. What else do I need to do? Alright, so it's 4:40 now. We open at 5 o'clock. I'll just do a little bit of basic prep. I did a fair bit yesterday, so there's probably not a lot to do. Let's give our hands a wash. Yeah, like I said, the videos in the future will have a bit more structure to them. This is kind of just like off the cuff at the moment. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I walked out of my job today on my last day after spending 8 years. 8 years in that, and I thought, well, if I'm going to start this journey with you guys on here, I want to kind of document that first step, and I you know, without kind of knowing. But to be fair, I was supposed to finish tomorrow, or the next day, so I was supposed to finish in 2 days' time, and I was sitting in the office, and I was like, I'm done. Today is the last day that I'm going to walk out of here. I didn't want to have any fanfare, I didn't want any goodbye parties. I just want to kind of like, you know that Homer Simpson meme where he's kind of like fading back into the hedge bush? That was me. I wanted to kind of just leave on my own terms and not have to deal with any of that. You know, that's not really who I am as a person. This light, by the way, horrendous for filming. Every time I'm walking in front of it, I can feel the glare on the back of my head. But anyway, we're gonna get through that. Yeah. So, but I thought today I needed to get something out. I needed to start the journey on the day that the journey started. And like I said, there's no real structure to this video, but it is video number one of this series. And yeah, it starts today, man. I'm quietly shitting myself, to be fair. But I mean, I've been in food and beverage for 25 years, 26 years now, and you know, whilst success is not always guaranteed, I definitely have all the tools equipped to be able to be successful in this. You know, I have you know, a massive capacity to grind things out. I have a massive you know, stamina for work. I can work 6 in the morning till midnight every day if I need to. I have that in me, and I think that's important. And I think that's important. You need to have something like that. You need to be able to be that kind of person for starting your own business, because you know, people think if you open the doors, all of a sudden you're going to be busy. It's just not like that. You know, we're gonna build it from here. And now that I have a little bit more time on my hands, I can invest that extra 40 hours. You know, that extra resource into building this business up. I mean, yeah, we can go to the markets. You know, we can do those kinds of things, and you have like, you know, your customers' tap gets turned on because people are at the markets. But the truth is, you pay that market fee. You know, and there's a little bit of extra added expenses that go into it. So there's going to have to be a few other revenue streams that we're going to try and do to create that sales funnel into this business. It's the size of a postage stamp, this food trailer, compared to what I'm used to, but I'm going to make this thing absolutely hum as fast as I can. So, you know, I just want to say welcome to everybody. Stay tuned for what's in store for us. There's going to be a whole bunch of content. There's going to be a whole bunch of information. I want to be as informative as I possibly can. I want to kind of share with you those highs and lows. I want you to think that it's not all glamorous. But you know, day one is all about this. You know, sticking to your core principles. And the first principle we have in our business here at Boss Burger is be a good person. So I'm going to aim to be a good person on this journey with you all, and try and answer any questions that you've got. But please, yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'm super appreciative for every single follower that I've got, which is at this current point 0. So I'm pretty much just making this YouTube video for my mum. Hey mum, thank you for your support. Love you. Anyway, thanks guys. Boss Burger out.